Go! You're on.
Welcome back to the, what are we, 12th?
I forgot.
I don't know. Who knows? 12th episode, 13th probably. Who knows? Save it for the podcast. Doing that outside backyard pool. Took a vacation. I'm Jack, joined with the only two that matter apparently. Well, Joe comes on once in a while. Jeremy and Roy, how you guys doing?
Hey, we're recovering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First things first, we didn't make an episode last week because I was on vacation. I got back, and we actually went to go see Once Upon a Time in Hollywood on 70mm down at the Music Box in Chicago. So we decided to take another break because, we've been pretty consistent. We deserved it. We were going to record it in the car, but no one brought the mic.
Nope.
But, so hopefully you forgive us. We did do a sentencing, though. It was my sentence. I sentenced everybody Night of the Hunter, the 1950s classic, and I gave each of them an individual movie. Jeremy had Poltergeist. The two of them who are never here got Rosemary's Baby, and Roy had In the Mouth of Madness, but I changed it to Sleepaway Camp. Who knows?
I'll watch it today.
Yeah. And then the movie club was Life Force by Toby Hooper. So let's kick it off. Talk about Life Force.
Yabos! Boobies!
If you're a fan of the Yabos, watch this movie.
That's it.
Night of Hunter, guys.
Great movie. I think this. Love it.
It's a very fun, insane, off the wall, crazy shit of a movie. It's so you can't zombies, vampires, alien, fucking it's just batshit crazy. It's kind of. It's almost nonstop, but there's a few times where it's kind of drags a little bit. Where there's a lot of dialogue between a lot of characters, but then it goes back to being all chaotic, especially the last 20 minutes.
Yes,
very crazy. And there's a character, one of the antagonists. She's always naked. One of the lines of the movie is, "We won't let a naked girl escape the facility." She escapes easily, just walks in naked.
It's a very obscure. This would not have been made.
No, absolutely
80s
not.
Cheese greatness, but man, it's like a strange I wrote in my review. It feels very much like in line with Prince of Darkness. You know how that you've seen it, where it's like about life and death, and this is like the two of the Carpenters confronting life and death in the bleak way. This one, Hooper's confronting it in a more positive Spielbergian way than Life Force, and I think that's very interesting because they're two horror masters at play with two completely different outlooks on life.
I thought this was more like how your sexuality to like the feminine, or that was so entrancing. It's kind of it's bad for you.
I felt entranced too. It was very weird watching this movie. I was just Well, she's gorgeous, but
But it's meant to be. You're so in,
Matilda May in this movie, not a great performance by any stretch of the imagination, but her whole aura about her character, you look at her and in the movie, the characters look at her and they're hooked. Mm-hmm. It was like that in real life too, She's got this aura to her, and I think that plays well with how the movie works, about how female sexuality and how we're all fucking pigs. You know what I mean?
Pretty much the movie.
I love this movie. I watched it with Joe. Joe, what'd you think of Life Force?
I gave it a 3.5.
Wrong, but okay.
I'm Joe.
Yeah, I didn't know anything about this movie really. All I knew was that just the cover, and I knew it was something to do with space.
Yep.
That's all. And Toby Hooper. That's all I knew about.
That's all you needed to know.
All I needed to know. And
Patrick Stewart's in this movie.
Patrick Stewart,
for a little bit, and it's freaking hilarious.
Where he's.
Yeah, I've now seen 4 Toby Hooper movies.
Same. We've seen the same 4.
We've seen the same 4.
Texas 2, this, and Poltergeist.
That's mine too.
We'll lead into that. What would you give Life Force?
4.5.
I'm with you, 4.5. You're
3.5.
I can respect that. Poltergeist.
So,
probably the big horror movie you hadn't seen at the time.
Yeah,
Poltergeist. Because every time me and Jack talk about Poltergeist, and we mention Jeremy, hey, Jeremy, have you seen Poltergeist? He's like, no. And we're like, what the fuck? Come on. And now yes.
So the haunted house subgenre of horror is like one of my lesser favorite ones. I've never really liked as much as some of the other ones, but this is definitely one of the best ones for sure. I love the family. I love the characters.
Yeah.
In the movie, it's very, very good. Some of the effects age better than others, but that's kind of the charm of it too.
Oh yeah.
And I forgot the actress's name.
The little
The
girl.
little girl.
No, this old woman, but the small short lady.
Oh, Zelda something, right?
Yeah. She's great.
Yeah. I think she was a Munchkin in The Wizard of Oz. She might have been, because that name sounds very familiar. I'm probably totally wrong, but I thought I read somewhere where she was on Wizard of Oz.
And apparently, she's in both the sequels too, and the little girl, the actress.
Which
the little girl died.
I just found out about
When?
the sequels.
I want to see them. I'm very curious.
Me too.
To see. Yeah, the little Heather O'Rourke. Yeah, she died. If you look in the third one, she's very puffy. Something to do with like an illness, and she died like after the movie was made.
You know, I like that. I think it was a solid 4-star movie.
It's a great movie. It's
Yeah.
great.
Definitely a classic.
It's classic. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
classic.
Yeah.
I hate when people say it's directed by Spielberg. I hate it. It's not, because people think because it feels very Spielberg.
A little bit.
Because Berg had his hands all over this thing. But when you get down to the filmmaking of it, it's Hooper all the way, man.
Yeah.
Especially in comparison to this.
No, yet. Oh, absolutely.
So I already asked you this, but I'm wondering what you think. Because I was wondering, do you think this movie would be as good, worse, or better if Spielberg had also directed it?
If he had directed it, I think it'd be a lot different.
It'd definitely be different.
Different. I don't know if I would.
I said it was worse.
I don't know if it'd be better.
Be different.
It'd just be really different. I don't know. It's something.
It'd be interesting to see if.
It'd be interesting to see, but I don't know if it'd be better. I don't think. I don't know about worse, but I don't think it'd be better.
Yeah,
not
I
by
couldn't
the
see
imagination.
I couldn't see me like not liking it as much if it was Spielberg. Because Spielberg's great.
Oh,
But,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. What would you guys like give this out of 5?
4.
Yeah, a nice strong 4.
I saw it a couple years ago. Need to rewatch.
I definitely never rewatched.
For October, I'll probably put that on my spin. You didn't watch your movie. That's perfectly fine. We'll talk about what I sentenced myself. I sentenced myself the Fly remake, and originally it was The Wicker Man, but Sleepaway Camp got in the way of that, which is okay. The Fly and Sleepaway Camp, for that matter, masterpieces. The Fly is one of the most disgusting movies.
Oh, absolutely.
It's just Cronenberg just going ham for an hour and a half. Jeff Goldblum, one of the best horror performances ever. I'm not really going to talk about this movie because everyone knows about this movie, you know?
Yeah.
I'm going to more so direct my attention to Sleepaway Camp, which, God, I fell fucking in love with it. It is so good. It's so strange, and it's Friday the 13th, take a fucking seat. Every slasher camp movie, take a seat. This is the pinnacle one. It's strange.
I can't wait to watch it.
It's funny. It's downright scary at points. There are some moments in this movie where it's very unsettling, and I love movies that feel very like small in scope. This is it. Pretty much tailor made for my liking. There was no way I wouldn't love it.
This is probably Friday Part 6 is my favorite camp slasher.
Me too. Yeah.
And it's probably between this and Friday Part 4 as my second favorite. I love because I watched this too last
couple days ago. Couple days
before you did, yeah. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Like the characters are all like Angela. Oh God. Apparently, she only returns the actress returns for the 4th one, so she's not in 2 or 3. Unfortunately.
Very curious to see those sequels.
Yeah,
they're gonna be horrible.
Especially the second one with the hockey mask and the gloves and
sentencing. Yeah, he watches the second one first, and then so yeah, 5s to both. They're great movies. Now, Night of the Hunter. What did you guys think? We talked about this yesterday, but for the viewers, kind of wrap up what you guys thought of it.
Night of the Hunter is probably the most beautiful, scary movie I've ever seen in my entire fucking life.
Yep.
Yeah, this is easily one of the best horror movies ever made. Easily.
It's like a horror thriller.
Yeah.
Well, it's not a horror. It's more like thriller, suspense, but a dash.
Suspense.
It
thriller.
has a horror. It's probably
It's
a horror movie, I
horror,
would say.
but like I wouldn't say it's like Freddy.
Like if I were to make a top 10 horror movies, I wouldn't put this on here.
Exactly.
No, exactly.
But it's probably better than every movie I have on the list.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
No, yeah. It's
in its own.
It's scary in a way because in a way it's kind of realistic.
Oh
Very
yeah,
realistic.
yeah.
Because there's there's always like false priests and there's always these kids always around them. You never know what these priests do to these kids, and it's just the imagination just runs wild. Like they could be pedophiles, or they could be even worse. They can just they can marry into the family and abuse the kids without the mom even
which is what happened.
knowing. Oh, it's horrifying, and then it's so horrifying. It's horrifying to see the point of view of children facing a greater evil in any movie.
I think especially with Pearl, how she's like so easily just drawn to him, and it's just like, no, please get away from him. He's gonna kill you.
When she sat in his lap, and the son of the little kid, John was there. Like his eyes were wide open. Like, no, you shouldn't.
You're not my dad.
John doesn't have to say this.
John is a meddler.
There's so many good shots in this movie.
Yeah,
there's so many good shots, and it's
the barn where he's singing across. Lily and Gish holding the gun. They're singing at her house.
Him.
The underwater.
When she's sitting on her lap and he's like grabbing her
candle.
Yeah.
He's like this.
The candle. Oh yeah, where he ducks behind where he kills Shelley Winters. That whole where he's like touching his hand.
Yeah.
The underwater. It's such a beautiful movie.
Yeah.
It's been a favorite.
And it's
of mine.
black and white.
Yep.
Oh
and,
my god.
One of the best performances ever.
Top 10 for me, I would say.
And then two of the best child actor performances ever.
Top 10 for me for like child performances. Yeah. Well, maybe not Pearl, but John. Definitely.
No, John definitely.
For sure.
Pearl, she's okay.
Yeah,
she's a little kid, but yeah, only movie he ever directed, Charles Lawton. So
Jesus, he should have directed more.
What could have?
What happened?
They never funded him.
Oh, what?
This got horrible reviews back in the
That's
day.
fucking trash. Are you kidding me?
Probably because people were like a bunch of oh, we don't want to see a kids getting.
Probably because like the priest or something.
Yeah, that and
like saying like he's a false prophet.
Yeah. What you said. 5s for you guys?
Oh, absolutely.
I like that. All right, Roy, do your worst.
There's no worst.
We'll talk about this triple feature after this.
There's no worst. There's no worst. I can't. Nothing in my catalog. That's why I'm just gonna keep it normal.
Joe, Mitch, what are you sentencing? What are you gonna sentence Joe and Mitch?
Oh, Mitch, you're getting Martyrs.
You mean Martyrs?
Martyrs. No, Joe, you're getting Martyrs.
Martyrs.
I mean,
and I'm making you watch it, Joe.
Oh yeah,
I'll watch with you. I will suffer a third time.
Good.
I'm
so they're getting
the third
Martyrs.
time. It just doesn't do anything.
We'll talk about Martyrs later.
I really hope you're just laughing your ass off the entire movie. I tried making jokes throughout that movie. Like,
you tried making jokes, and they were funny, but I did not laugh.
I was laughing at them. Like,
all I could do was like chuckle, like a little bit, like. Huh?
No, he was chuckling, but I couldn't laugh.
That's all I could do.
I was just like, I can't.
Force.
I can't even.
But we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that.
in a minute.
Yeah, again, we'll talk about the Martyrs later.
All right.
Joe and Mitch are getting sentenced to that, especially Mitch, because he hasn't been here for a while, and he deserves pain. Fuck him.
He's never going to watch it.
He's never going to watch it. I'll force him to watch it. I'll go to his house. I'm going to go to his house today.
Watch it with him.
Exactly.
Kara, you hear that?
Oh,
all right.
Shit.
What are we getting?
Jack? You like...
Oh, no.
You like kung fu movies?
I don't know.
Right.
Everyone's seen Kill Bill.
You like What's Up on a Time in Hollywood? Bruce Lee?
Oh, really?
You're getting Into the Dragon!
Yes! I'm so excited. I've been wanting to see this movie for so long.
We are excited for you to watch it.
Oh. Yep. You guys have the Blu-ray?
I might.
I have the Blu-ray.
He has Blu-ray. I don't have it. I might rewatch it.
I might watch it too, actually.
I haven't seen it in a while.
I've been craving some Bruce Lee.
I like that.
Ever since we watched Once Upon a Time, I'm like,
I can't wait.
Yeah, Enter the Dragon, Bruce Lee.
All right. I'm going to see if it's on Prime that I can order or something.
Oh, I'll give you the Blu-ray. Don't worry And Jeremy, you're getting. I can't fuck you over because there's nothing in my catalog. So you're gonna get The Mist.
Which I know the twist, but I still want to see it.
I don't know the twist.
Don't tell him. Please don't tell him. Don't shut up.
Uh,
Okay, there's only
There's
one
a
way.
mist.
There's a mist. There's only one way to watch. There's only one way to watch a mist, and that's how I watched it the first time, and it's in black and white. It's the director's cut in black and white. It hides the CGI effects from some of the creatures, and it looks way better. And it's just really, really good, especially the black and white. For that, it's really nice. When I was younger, and I saw it, black and white, terrified me. I hated it. It was awful. So I hope you get terrified and get awful too.
Well, probably,
Even though you know the twist.
There's probably never going to be a movie that's going to affect me ever again.
No, it's going to affect you.
Hey, you don't know that.
But you
There
get
are
the
things.
mist.
What's the movie club?
Oh, Movie Club? Well, originally, the Movie Club was going to be...
Oh, that's right. Oh my God, that's right.
Originally...
Vagabond.
No, it was actually going to be something else. What was it? I'm trying to look up the title for the movie. Just,
6 Wives of Henry LaFay movie club?
The Cook, the Thief, his wife, and her
That's
lover.
what it was going to be?
It was going to be that.
Okay.
So I wanted to see that. But then we were talking about rats. And I was like, you know what? It's time. The movie club is Willard. The rat.
The remake with Christmas
No,
Lover, right?
no, the original.
Oh,
original
God.
Willard.
I might watch
Now,
all three of
For the
them.
viewers
I
that don't know,
might
they don't
do
know.
that too.
They don't know this. They don't know the meme behind. They don't know the lore of the
It's a
rats.
very not very well known.
He's sure huge lore. It's a long lore. But long story short, we watch a YouTuber called I Hate Everything, right? There's a movie called Ratatouille.
One of my favorite movies.
I watched it, and Jeremy watched it. We both fell in love with it. I got the movie for Jeremy for his birthday. The first movie I ever gave anybody to. I have never given anybody a birthday present, and that was his first. That was my first time too. Ratatouille. And so throughout our whole years, we found out about Willard and Ben and all these rat movies that won an Oscar apparently. And so we kept seeing these movies on the shelf at Disc Replay, one of the Disc Replays we go to.
Petrified. I'll be there today.
You gonna buy it?
And we kept joking
Buy
around. We kept joking around that Jeremy's gonna buy it. We're gonna buy it, and
You
we
almost
never.
did at one. You almost did one time.
And it's gone like 2 years. This joke has gone through
For quite a
for
while.
a very long
Quite a
time.
while.
Now it's time to watch it.
I might just buy it today, and if I don't like it, return it.
It's on Prime for free.
I get that Blu-ray.
And that coupon.
Screamy coupon.
Now we have 2 coupons.
Yeah, go do it right
Yeah,
now.
go do that, dumb
Do
dog.
it right now, dumbass.
So I'm gonna try to watch Willard and then Ben. I'm gonna try to do that.
Me too.
Is
I'm
Ben
gonna try
also on Prime?
So that one might be it.
Yeah. Willard,
Which
Movie Club.
Willards? Because I'm pretty sure the remake is on Prime. I mean, I don't know about the original though.
The original Willard's on Prime.
I know the remake is on Prime because
I thought Ben was also on
the
Prime.
remake is
actually.
the one with Crispin Glover. And that one is.
Here you go.
that's on Prime. Okay, yeah, that's the original.
Yeah, Willard's on Prime, bud. So,
Let me see Ben.
Yeah, I think.
audience, watch Willard. If you don't, that's all right. You
We
should
don't
watch
care.
Rats. Rats. We are the rats.
Ben is on Prime. You
I
have
knew
to
it.
download the HBO app, but that's not.
That's fine.
That's whatever.
Yeah.
So
Yep. Well,
that's just we get 2.
we get two.
Ben,
Two movie clubs.
Willard, and Ben.
Willard and Ben.
And if we have time, we can watch the remake if we like the first one. If you have time, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's gonna happen.
I'll
And
rewatch
then you're
the
gonna
remake.
buy them next week when we go.
Yeah, probably.
Because that's what tends to happen. You watch a horror movie, and then you end up going buying it,
Yep, that's what happened to Pieces. I spent $40 on that thing.
and you regret it.
No, not at all.
All right, I'm excited for this. Enter the Dragon. Ready to
Enter the
pop my
Dragon.
Bruce
Dude.
Lee cherry.
Oh,
Finally.
that's good. That's a good poppy.
John Saxon. You get some John
So-
Saxon in there.
Oh man, I can't wait. I can't
Give
wait.
it a half star.
If he does, kick him in. We're gonna beat him up. That's
Really?
no. He's gonna Mars again. He's gonna Mars again. That's it.
I'll watch Irreversible just so I can sense it's
Oh,
just him
me too.
and make the movie club not bad.
Exactly.
And that way you only watched Irreversible and no one else did.
Then you use sentencing, asshole. And apparently the scene that he's talking about wasn't even the rape scene.
No.
Oh my god, you haven't...
No, I didn't see that scene. I seen a different scene that died. It was brutal.
I won't even talk. You know what? Speaking of brutal, we're going to talk about this brilliant triple feature that Jeremy concocted. Jeremy?
The second best we've done, because the last one was the best. The Wicker Man, Stepfather, Freddy Got Fingered.
Yeah, that was a great bull.
That was
a good bull.
Yeah.
And then the Salo one. That one's the best, just because of how hilarious.
The Salo one was just, there's one fantastic movie, one great movie, and then a shit.
Piece of garbage.
Yeah.
So it can't be the best, because
that was a hilarious one.
That was fun, especially with Joe opening the the Kung Pao disc. Why the hell is a Serbian film in here?
We might have to go to Downers Grove to sell your Serbian, so we'll do that next weekend too. Yeah, watch out for that video. The Screamy Hunt
Serbian film finally getting rid of it.
Yep.
Even though we can get rid of it on eBay for $800, but sure.
He doesn't care. He just wants it out. He wants it gone.
Dumbass.
Okay.
Absolute idiot.
So we went Blu-ray hunting. The video is going to be up on the channel probably in a couple hours. We were going to watch Cannibal Ferox, PCs, and then Martyrs. Martyrs. Cannibal Ferox only came with the extra discs. What they fucked up, but that's okay.
Go back there today to get.
You're gonna go back there. And so that was the plan. Obviously, couldn't do that plan. So we decided on doing Chopping Mall. We went
through Prime.
We found some great horror movies. I still have the list, so maybe we could pick through for next week.
Yeah.
So we did Chopping Mall, which we liked, enjoyable, a lot of fun movie.
Terrible movie, but really fun.
Yeah.
Oh, terrible movie, but a lot of fun. Yeah.
Then we did Pieces, which was great. Blast.
Nice.
Joe went to bed. He had to get up early in the morning. He's working right now. Then we did Martyrs, and we had to take a break because we were not mentally ready.
I had seen this a couple
days before,
and I told them we need a break. We need a break.
We put this movie on. Roy's screaming, jumping all over the place. Jeremy's crying silently to himself. I'm trying to crack some jokes just to kind of make sure I'm not the only one losing my sanity. No one laughed. I didn't even laugh.
I had a couple little chuckles in there, but it was forced.
Roy was eating his Frosty during this movie, and he turns and he's slowly starting to put it down. He looks at me, he's like, I can't eat this anymore. I'm so guilty. Puts it down. 20 minutes later, he jumps, picks it up, and starts eating it again.
Yeah.
I'm silently wiping tears from my eyes. We have 15 minutes left. Roy's screaming gets louder. Jeremy leaning in more towards the TV.
Because I know what's coming.
I'm pleading and begging to Jeremy to turn this fucking movie off.
Turn it off. You of all people begging Jeremy to turn it off.
Please turn it off.
At the end of the day, great movie. It is a good movie. It's not a movie I can watch anytime soon.
It's not a movie I'd recommend.
I'd recommend it if you think you can handle it. Watch it.
If you're a horror fan,
I wouldn't even. I was telling Jeremy, I was joking to Jeremy how I'm gonna be around people, and there's gonna be that typical guys like, oh yeah, I watch horror movies, I watch the most scary movies, I watch this and this. They list movies, right? But they don't list the Martyrs, and I'm just gonna be sitting there like, poor sheeps,
poor bastards.
They don't know about this movie.
It's a great movie,
and they shouldn't know.
It's good, but man, it's not an easy one to watch.
It is.
Yeah, I think this is a masterpiece. I think this
horror.
I think this is the most effective horror movie I've ever seen. No movie's ever affected me the way this movie has.
I agree.
Just talking about it just gives me goosebumps.
Yep.
I also agree how somebody would hate this movie.
If someone gives us a half star,
I understand.
I
absolutely understand. If they think it's unnecessary,
yeah.
If they think it's unnecessary, I'm like, yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. But this happens. There's an organization out there.
Worse than this probably happens.
Exactly. There's people being tortured, and we don't know. There's people living normal lives, but underneath their basement, they have torture chambers for poor kids or something.
Yep. The first time I wanted to rewatch this, I didn't want to, but since I was forcing them to watch it, I was curious to see, because a lot of times when you watch these like fucked up, really disturbing, shocking movies, a lot of times
It's just shock value.
it's just shock value, and it's solely reliant on the shock value to be effective. So the first time you watch it, you don't know what's happening. And the second time you watch it is really where you can determine
Whether you like it or not.
whether it's effective or if it's just shocking.
Yeah.
This movie affected me more the second time. I was more affected the second time. Maybe it was just because there was more suffering, 3 people suffering instead of just
Bleeding
one.
with you.
Please turn this off. But
We literally,
Yeah,
once
this-
the credits started playing and they started showing like them as kids, I literally said, "No, turn it
You
off.
walked out of
I
the
don't
room.
care. Get that shit out of there. I don't want to see that. I don't care. I don't care."
yeah, this
I was telling Jeremy, what if there's a 70mm showing of this movie?
We
And
have
I
to
told
go.
him,
We
I
go.
no. I said you have to pay me to go. There's no way. I can't do it.
because we watched this in pretty shitty quality. Not HD.
I can't do it.
Imagine watching this HD,
I'd
go.
seeing everything.
I would go.
No.
Yeah,
it's
We're going to lead into that. We're in the horror mood. Halloween,
Yep.
it's a couple months away. September. That's the end of August, September, October. Horror movies, baby. That's So I have a list here, a couple lists. The top 25 best horror movies of the 21st century. And then Jeremy's going to give us his top 10 best of the 21st century.
Because he's the horror guy.
He's the horror man. So 25, Hostel.
Interesting.
24, The Orphanage, which I really want. I really want to see that movie.
The fact that it's on the list, I like that. But it should be a little bit higher.
No, you're going to hate this list. Number 23, The Exorcism of Emily Rose.
I haven't seen that, but I've heard of it.
Fertility.
Oh no, that
with
movie's
Matthew McConaughey
that
and
movie's so stupid.
It Follows. The Prodigy. Yeah, you heard that right. The Prodigy.
What?
The Prodigy.
Okay.
The Devil's Rejects. The Grudge. Babadook. Conjuring 2. Let the Right One In. Evil Dead Remake. Final Destination. Shaun of the Dead. Jeepers Creepers. Dawn of the Dead Remake. Sinister. Saw. The Others. The Mist. The Descent. Insidious. 28 Days Later. It Remake. The Conjuring. It's the best horror movie of the 21st century.
Who made this list?
It's Ranker, so people go on it and rank it and shit like that.
That's retarded.
Yep.
That's
That's probably the worst list.
That's literally the worst list of all. The Thing wasn't even mentioned.
What?
Was the Thing mentioned in there?
No, it's the 21st century.
Oh, that's right.
Get Out?
Hereditary.
Get Out wasn't on
Get
there
Out.
either.
What the fuck?
What's your list?
Uh,
Oh, I have another one.
I'm like
Okay.
right now. I'm just quickly ranking them.
So here's another one. This is from Slant Magazine. Number 50. 50 horror movies of the 21st century. Them.
I've seen him.
Don't Breathe. Have you guys seen this one?
No.
It's interesting. It's the dude who made the remake of Evil Dead. His follow-up
okay.
movie. It's pretty interesting. Black Death.
No.
Number 48. No, I've never heard of that one. Or I've heard. The Invitation. That's a Netflix movie.
I've never heard of it.
Number 46, May. I've heard of May, and it's supposed to be really, really strange. Have you heard of it, May?
I've heard of it. I've seen the cover of it.
Like, it looks like Angelina Jolie,
Yeah.
but it's
Oh,
not.
that's right.
It
I know what you're
looks
talking about now.
so disturbing. 45, Mulholland Drive. It's not a horror movie.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it on a list.
It's at 45.
It's horrifying, I guess, at points, but
At
Yeah.
45, number 44, Amir. Never heard of that.
is that the Michael Haneke one? Or is it Amor?
Amor. Yeah, it's not. it.
Not the same one. Okay.
Number 43, 28 Days Later, which you just watched.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like that.
I haven't seen that one. We gotta check it.
Oh, it's good, dude.
42, Sinister. What do you guys think of Sinister?
I've only
I
seen
like
Sinister
Sinister.
2.
Fuck off.
What?
I never watched Sinister. I watched Sinister 2 because I was at Tyler Vino's house, and
I like Sinister.
they were watching it.
I like
And
Sinister.
Sinister 2 is pretty awful. But
No, Sinister 2's awful.
Sinister's pretty good.
No, Sinister 2 is awful.
Oh, I
But Sinister is great.
Hey, I'll probably like it.
Oh, you're right. This is a sequel.
It's a
During
sequel.
because it's a sequel to a horror movie.
Alright, fuck.
I don't know why. But the first Sinister's really good.
No, yeah, I agree. It's really
Ethan
good.
Hawke walks around with a goatee and a sweater.
Yeah.
It's so he
With
plays
flashlight.
Yep, and a flashlight. It's great.
That's good.
41 Piranha 3D. You guys ever see this one?
No.
The remake?
Yes, I
All
have.
I know is that the sequel's called Piranha 3 Double D.
I
It's
saw this movie.
awful.
It's great. It's awful. We did a movie night, and one of the first movie nights I ever did in my house, like my family. Boobs everywhere, vagina, dick.
That's
It's hilarious.
hilarious.
I was like 10 years old. Number 40, Martyrs. It's a Japanese movie. Number 39, Maniac.
The Elijah Wood one?
Yeah.
I own that.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it.
You guys gotta see the original one. Maybe Sentence, possibly.
Ooh,
Because that's really good.
perhaps.
That's not
And the movie club's the Maniac.
Hey, that makes
That
sense.
could possibly work.
Hey, perhaps.
Or we just watch it on Thursday. We can do both of those.
Ooh.
Incorporate that in there.
And if I buy it,
Oh, that's right. It's on streaming or something like that.
yeah, it's also out of print.
You gotta get when you go today. See if they have it. Buy it if you want.
Maybe, yeah.
38 Barbarian Sound Studio. I've heard about this movie. I
When
want to
watched
see this.
I actually
Wait, yes.
I
know
found
what
out about
I
this
know what it is.
movie. One of the Eli Roth Blu-rays that I had. It was one of the trailers.
Yep.
Which came on. Yep.
Yep.
No one
Hustle?
cares.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
That's how I found out about it. Let Me In
That's the,
remake.
which I've heard is solid, but I don't know. They better have the original somewhere above it then.
No, it
That's the
belongs
case.
below. Pontypool, number 36.
Okay.
Pontypool. Suicide Club.
I've heard of that.
Heard
I
of-
want
I've
to
heard
see
of
it. I want to see all that guy's movies.
Ocean Soho.
Yeah.
A Tale of Two Sisters.
Oh yeah,
You like
oh
that
yeah.
one?
that's 4.5.
Masterpiece.
On rewatch probably. That's another fucky. That yeah, you guys are gonna hate that one.
Number 33, Demon.
I haven't seen it.
Drag Me to Hell. I haven't seen that one.
I want to.
Well, go buy it and watch it.
Maybe I will. Fucking prick.
Number 31, Wreck. Record.
Oh, yeah, I want to see that. That's the one.
Is
that,
that the Spanish one?
Quarantine is a remake of that one.
Yes. I liked that movie when I saw it.
Quarantine?
It's not that great.
I remember it was my parents were watching it when I was like 6 or 7 or whatever.
It's awful. But it does the job.
Gets the job done.
Shaun of the Dead. Still have not seen this.
Love it.
Lords of Salem.
All right, I like that.
We're getting that. Hey, do you think Halloween 2 is going to be on here? Because it deserves it.
Maybe the first Halloween.
Fuck off.
Maybe.
The Witch. Great movie. We
Great
saw this
movie.
in the theaters.
Yep.
And everyone hated it. Or you were kind of...
No, I liked it.
You liked it? Everyone in our group besides Jeremy hated it. I bought the Blu-ray and I rewatched it. I'm like, oh yeah, this is pretty good. I'm so excited for this guy's new movie, The Lighthouse.
Mm.
Me too. It looks
October
good.
18th. I'll
Looks
be
really
there.
good.
Oculus. I want to see that.
Wait. Is it the mirrors?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
That's-
I remember
that's
watching
awful.
part of it at Melinda's house. One
Oh
time.
man, that movie's ending is just like I feel bad. It's awful. It's not scary though. It's just
Ends.
like whatever.
Gotcha.
Like the horror for it is bad, but yeah, it's a good movie. It's like 3.5, 3.4.
26, Inside.
Oh wait, Inside?
Yeah.
That's in the same vein as Martyrs, from what I've heard. I was gonna.
Oh, that's right.
There's a pregnancy. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
supposed to be really fun.
Pregnant.
Number 25, The Guest.
Haven't seen that.
Bug. William Friedkin directed that, so we're going to check that out. Mandy.
Gotta rewatch that though.
Yeah, we watched that under
I don't know.
3 hours of sleep.
Honestly, I feel like I'm still not gonna like it.
Well, at least you gave it a second chance.
I'm gonna rewatch it for sure. But
Yeah, I want to give this another shot, but man, that was a slog.
that really was.
That was such a fucking slog.
I kept reading reviews everywhere. They're like, it should have been shorter.
Nicolas Cage with a chainsaw, man. What
Come
could go wrong?
on.
Apparently a lot. The Wailing,
Yes. What number is that?
22.
Oh, should be a lot higher, but that's good enough, I guess.
Number 21, Session 9.
Heard of that. That's one of Tony the Terror's favorites.
Really?
Yeah.
Shout out to you, Tony.
Shout out Tony the Terror. I'm sure he's listening.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Silent Dawn. Number 20, A Quiet Place.
I wouldn't put it that high.
I wouldn't put it that high.
That was in your top 10 of last year.
Yeah, it's a good movie, but
It's a good movie.
It's like a 4-star movie for me. It's not that.
It's
high.
okay.
Yeah.
It's enjoyable.
It's good.
Strangers.
I like the first half of the movie.
Visitor Q.
Nope.
Takashi Miike.
Oh, okay. Well, you've caught my interest.
Revenge. That movie
That's the one. That's the came up last year or this year.
a couple years ago.
Yeah.
The House of the Devil.
Oh, I've heard of that one. I want to watch that. That's on Prime too.
Is it fucked up?
I don't know. It just looks really good.
Great. Number 15. The Devil's Rejects. Should be top 5.
Might be talking about it pretty soon.
Great movie. That's Rob Zombie's best movie.
Oh yeah.
Number 4. I Saw the Devil.
Number 4?
Might be talking about that. 14.
14. Okay.
Might be talking about that.
Possibly.
13. Get Out. Good movie. Great
13,
movie.
that's a good spot for it.
The Host.
I've seen it.
Bong Joon-ho.
Ooh,
I haven't
yeah.
seen it. Want
I like
to.
that.
We're fighting you in the ring, Bong.
Oh, we got to tell them later.
Number 11, Raw. I heard about
Yo!
Oh,
yes!
that's good.
That's
really good.
that's worth
I
it.
haven't seen
That's
it.
worth it. Dude, that shit's fucked.
Is it still on Netflix?
That shit's gonna make you regret being a meat eater. You're gonna want to be a vegan. It's fucking fucked.
Top 10. Here we are. Number 10. We can't escape it. Martyrs.
Oh my! Of course, it's number 10.
Number 9, The Devil's Backbone.
Yes!
I want to see that.
It should be higher, but yeah, I like it. 9. Okay.
Number 8, Let the Right One In.
All right, good pick.
Good to know they let shit movies come to the top 50.
Yeah, sure.
Yes!
What?
What do you think's on here?
Halloween 2.
Yep.
No
Number 7.
way.
Higher than Devil's Rejects. Higher than your shitty movie.
Really?
Higher than your Guillermo del Toro shit.
Higher than
than
Martyrs?
Martyrs.
Higher than Martyrs? Fuck that shit. Halloween 2.
Great movie.
Get
I love
that garbage
movie.
out of here. Get
It's
this
I like
trash.
it too. It's a 4-star movie for
Fantastic
me.
Was
movie.
it better than Martyrs?
It's gonna go up
It
for
ain't
you.
no Martyrs, but
Hey, it's gonna go up for you. You know it. You probably will.
No,
Number
it's
6, Antichrist.
I like that.
I haven't seen it.
His worst movie, but it's great. Wolf Creek.
I want to see that.
Do you?
That's,
Possibly.
don't remember the guy's name, but it's the guy who directed. I know the guy who directed.
Inland Empire. David Lynch. One of the only ones I have left to see.
Obviously, I haven't seen it. Either.
Inland Empire. That's a horror movie?
Isn't that his most recent one?
Number 3, Trouble Every Day. Yes, you guys got to see this movie. It's so good.
Believe it.
Oh my god, it's on Prime. I think. Watch it. It's 90 minutes, and you'll want to kill yourself.
Okay.
I think we need a break from that.
No, you don't.
You're right.
Number 2, Under the Skin. You guys ever see this one?
No.
Ooh, no, but
I want
do.
to, though. It looks good.
It's great. Great movie. Number 1.
The Babadook.
No, it's already on here.
Hereditary.
Hereditary.
Pulse.
What?
Pulse.
21st century, right?
I think this is. We have to check out Pulse.
Pulse.
When does it come out? October 10th, 2018. So yeah, Hereditary had been out at that time. That's weird.
So then why is it not on the
I
list?
don't know. What's your list?
Okay. Number 10, we have Annihilation.
Oh,
I wouldn't classify that as a horror
yeah,
movie,
I don't think
personally.
it's a horror
It came
movie.
up as horror.
It's for me more science fiction. But
Yeah, it's,
It's
a
more
science
science
fiction,
fiction, but
suspense.
I got you.
movie.
I understand.
If I were
Great
to
movie.
if I were to take that off, I'd probably from the best. I don't know,
Halloween 2.
Tale of Two Sisters,
Okay.
maybe.
I saw that in the theater. Great movie. Horrible theater experience. And then
people talking all the time.
Well, the guy fell asleep, remember? And it sounded like a fire truck going through Lake Michigan.
Yeah, I wasn't there. I don't know what you're talking about.
My review for it. It became like a meme for us for a couple months. And then we watched it at Joe's. You weren't there.
I was there.
Everyone loved it except Mitch, of course.
Yeah. I was like,
I just watched it
like
at work one day.
It's incredible.
Yeah. Number 9. The house that Bob the Builder built for Jack. House that Jack built.
I don't think I classify that as a horror either. But
Me neither,
I mean,
actually.
I probably would.
It's a movie made for horror.
Yeah.
Made for horror fan. Great movie, though.
Yeah.
One of the best performances of the decade.
Number 8, Devil's Rejects. Love that movie.
Should be higher. But that's your dumb
the other ones are...
You think Martyrs is better than Devil's Rejects? Let that sink in. Go on.
Behind the Mask, number 7, which they haven't seen, but...
Wait, can we do that? That has to be in our
that's
5 movies.
That's one of them.
Yep,
Behind the
confirmed.
Mask. One of the best horror performances ever.
By Leslie Vernon himself?
Leslie Vernon himself. Number 6, Let the Right One In. I think it's a masterpiece. Our wrong opinion friend over here, Jack,
don't care for it.
Just build a house and call it the house that Jack built already.
We built this house.
All right. Masterpiece.
Number 5.
5, Cabin in the Woods. Another one that...
Cabin in the Woods, I like that.
Cabin
But
in the Woods.
He doesn't think that's great. What an idiot.
It's okay.
He's wrong.
I want to rewatch it.
You're wrong.
I want to rewatch. Out of all the movies that you've named, that's the one I want to rewatch because I feel like I'd enjoy it more.
Number 4, the remake of Funny Games.
Interesting. I haven't seen it. Hey, you want who's in it though? Michael Pitt.
Michael Pitt?
Hey, you know,
isn't he in Boardwalk Empire?
Season 1.
Season 1.
Tim Roth?
Hey, Naomi Watts, Tim Roth, Michael Pitt.
Top 3 was very difficult for me, but
I'm trying to think. Okay,
Number 3, Martyrs.
I know what's on there. I know 2 of the 3.
3 is Martyrs. I put it at 3.
I knew it.
I put it at 3.
Yeah, Martyrs.
Effective wise, it's number 1, above any movie I've ever seen. But his best of the 2 above it, I don't know. It's hard.
You love more.
Yeah. Number 2, it's gonna be Hereditary.
Yes.
Those are the 2 I knew.
Hereditary, fantastic movie. Another one of another very effective horror movie.
That got me in the theater, man.
That got me.
I just think Midsummer's just a hair.
Yeah, Midsummer would probably be top 15 for me. For now.
I think Midsummer's my favorite of the century, but
I have no problem with that. It's a great movie. Fantastic movie.
Might also be my favorite movie of the year. I don't know.
Maybe. Well, with
I don't know. But
Once
it's
Upon a
Beach
Time,
Bomb.
Beach Bomb.
Beach Bomb.
High Life for me. But yeah, go on.
Better Alive.
Number 1, I Saw the Devil.
Oh, interesting.
Oh man, it's so fucking good. So good. I might send you guys that, honestly. That'd be great.
Wait, where's Dracula 3D?
Oh shit! I got it.
What about
Okay,
Mother of Tears? Mott. Where's Mott?
Where's my? Oh,
Where's Sandman?
Why do you have that opened on your case? You need to get rid of that movie.
which one? Because it's the bottom tier.
You need to go through your fucking movies and get rid of the shit. Expendables 2 and not Expendables 1 and 3. Why?
I got it for Christmas one year.
Get rid of it.
Yeah. What?
Get rid of the movies, man. That way you can buy more Screamies.
My game. Get rid of that 41-year-old virgin.
No, we're watching that. We are watching that. That's going in our. That's
part of the horror.
That's part of the.
Along with the 6 Wives of.
Yep. Henry LaFay. Gotta go through that shit, man.
6 by Henry LaFay. Number
I'm so scared to watch. I rather watch Martyrs. Oh man, I'm scared of watching that.
Tim Allen, but bear witness though. Bear witness.
Bear witness with Tim
All right,
Allen.
tell me the story.
What story?
You guys were telling me you're going to tell me something on the podcast.
Oh yeah. Tell them our ring.
Okay.
Best in the
All
ring.
right, who'd you guys fight today?
No.
Oh.
So there's a meme where Lars, we hate Lars, but we also love him because of his movies, and even though he fucks us up, Bong, John Ho, also the same thing, and we hate DJ Khaled.
Brian De Palma.
Equally. Brian De Palma, I hate him, but I love the guy. Those fireworks. But then we saw Martyrs, and then we realized
Well.
this. No. This organization exists.
The organization.
This organization exists. We got to team up with Lars. We got to team up with Bon Ho. We got to team up with Brian De Palma, DJ Khaled.
We got to resurrect Tarkovsky, too.
We got to resurrect him.
So, DJ Khaled's our hype man.
Okay.
He's just screaming, DJ Khaled!
Not only will it up our spirits, but the morality for the organization will go down because they don't want to hear it.
Gotcha.
Lars is our coach. He's coaching us through the ring.
Yeah.
The ring.
It's to get us stronger.
Bong does like reconnaissance, like spy
he
work.
He has fireworks.
To find out. And Brian De Palma, while we're in the ring, he'll like slither in and fight dirty and like grab him so we can like beat him up. Like he's just gonna be like the bastard like crawling on the ring.
I like that. I like that.
So we gotta team up. We gotta team up with the worst enemies to defeat a greater evil.
All right.
Yes.
And Pasquale, we have to fight Pasquale too.
No,
fuck him.
He made this movie.
I know, but he made me.
Oh,
he woke me up.
Serbian film too. We're fighting him too.
That guy.
Every person involved in that movie should be ashamed.
Except for the main actor. He was pretty good. But he was okay. He has a big dick.
Hey, you're right.
Not wrong.
Okay. And then my dream. Do you want to end now? Do you want me to tell the story? That's
do you guys have anything else you want to say? Kind of a short one.
Watch Martyrs with your family.
Don't watch it.
Watch it with your nieces and nephews.
Don't watch it. Just don't watch it. Just don't watch it.
All right.
Don't watch it.
This is Jack, Roy, and Jeremy.
I thought you were going to tell
Well, we end off with the story.
Oh, okay.
Remember? So we got a video coming out next week. We're going to be doing some more Scream Factory Hunt. Maybe Jeremy's going to sell some of his shitty collection. Hopefully.
No, he's not.
Probably not, because we got to watch those first.
Exactly.
Some of them.
I might record our feature, or however many movie feature we do.
Do it like that. That's nice.
Quintet feature.
Yeah. I don't know. Check out the video on that we uploaded probably later today from the Blu-ray Hunt yesterday.
Probably.
Roy, end it off with your dream.
All right. So, so after watching Martyrs, right? After watching that god awful movie, you know how I don't want to give away anything, but you know how things proceed in that movie. You know how things happen. So I'm also playing this game called Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
3 Houses, where you play as a professor. You teach all these students like how to like fight or whatever.
Isn't that Marth and Roy and?
No, it's a whole new cast.
Oh, gotcha.
Don't worry about it.
But that's the same.
It's
franchise,
Fire
right?
Emblem. It's Fire Emblem. Same franchise. Same idea. Anyway, you're a professor. Conveniently, we watch another horror movie called Pieces, where there's a guy who's a professor.
Yeah.
You know, they're calling him the professor.
Professor Brown.
So I'm sleeping, and I'm sleeping, and I'm the professor of this campus.
Okay.
I'm the professor of this campus. I'm treating these students. I'm telling them how to do science or something. And then there are a sequence of events happen. I don't remember these sequence of events, but I somehow see this guy murder a bunch of students. He murders like a bunch of them. He kills them all. He carves up the eyes out. He skins them alive. He just like
What's
butchers
wrong
them.
with you?
He butchers all of them. This is Martyrs, okay? This is what happened with Martyrs.
Okay.
So I saw all of this happen. I don't know how I saw it happen, but I saw it happen. Like I was like third view perspective. Like I was like being dumped in the pot.
Yeah.
So there's a party, like a prom kind of party on campus, and everybody's hyped for it. And I see this guy. He's making this big stew with like a bunch of bones and like it's blood. It's red sauce. It's boiling. There's like dead bodies in that pot. And then there's pizza. There's this pizza. And there's pepperoni slices are the nipples being cut out.
Oh my god, that's what you're saying!
They're the nipples. They're actual nipples. They're not pepperoni slices. They're nipples. And the sauce is the blood. And the cheese is the skin. And it's there served up for the kids. That's not even the worst part. There's pies. There's like pies are like crumbed up breadcrumbs covered in breadcrumbs.
Uh-huh.
But underneath the pie is like the eyes. So there's like you know how there's like a strawberry sometimes? It's the eye that's sticking out, but it's covered in breadcrumbs so you don't see it. And there's more like disgusting like cannibal like food laid out on this table, and I'm standing right there in front of that table, but I can't move. I can't move. I'm so disgusted and like freaked out. And I see all these kids, the students, come and wanting to eat this stuff, and I'm like, I want to say something. I want to stop them, but I can't move because I'm so terrified. I'm so disgusted and scared, and I just can't move. I can't speak. And the students finally come in, and they start eating everything. They're laughing, they're eating, they're having a good time, and I'm just gurgling just foam out of my mouth, and I'm just like, I want to stop, I want to help, but I can't. And then I wake up, and I'm like, what happened? There's more sequence of events that happen in my dream, but I don't remember it. Usually in dreams like these, I kind of end up triumph, I win, but I don't remember it. I just remember this whole sequence, and it's horrifying.
You want to know what this means? For a movie, or quintuple movie thing,
Oh, God.
we have to have pizza.
Oh, no! And the pepperoni slices are
during
nipples.
Camel Ferox.
Yep.
Oh, God.
Yep. We have to. We'll pick up pizza on the way home.
So right now we've got Get Shorty, Camel Ferox, and Behind the Mask.
Henry the Fake.
And Henry the Fake.
And Henry the Fake.
We got 4. We need one more.
And then we'll just
We'll think about it.
Well, I'll pull up the list. See what we have.
Zombie.
Ooh, zombie.
Oh, maybe, yeah. Oh, I deleted all of it because we were narrowing it down. I'm such an idiot. Oh, well.
Well, don't worry about it.
Who's like,
Let's podcast. Thanks, everybody. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.